Everybody, it's February 22nd and we're out here doing a little turkey scouting. It's the first time we're going to get in the woods here this season. We're scouting a piece of public that we have a permit for opening day, and we have hunted in here for the past few years and done pretty well, so we're going to go hit some of our trusty old spots and see what it looks like. They did a lot of clearing and logging throughout here, so we're gonna hope that the terrain still looks good and maybe even looks better than what it has in years past. Trying some new spots because we didn't really find what we were hoping for at one of our old spots, so we're just kind of walking the edge of a cypress head here on a row of freshly cut pines, and we're gonna hope that we can walk up on something dry enough. It looks like great roosting area right in here, but it's wet all around it, so I think there's plenty of dry area around here. So my thought is they're going to find something on the edge of a dry cypress head. Well, we didn't really find what we were looking for here, so we're gonna go check on another spot that we have pinned on the other side of the property and see what it looks like. We found more deer sign back here than turkey, so we definitely marked it for deer season. A lot of trails and some rubs, and looks like some good bedding area, so we'll be back in here in September for sure. So you think it's clear all the way down that way? Does it look like it?
I think so. Looks like it's been mowed. Besides the wet spots, the drainages.
That's gonna pull a lot of hunters though.
Wouldn't be a bad idea for youth day.
True.
I doubt many people will be in here. But yeah, for sure, it'll definitely pull some hunters' attention. There's fresh burn, fresh mow.
So what we're looking for when we're scouting for turkeys is obviously habitat that's going to be good for roosting, as well as some areas where we think they're going to be hanging out there in the middle of the day, because if they get caught up with a hen early in the morning, you got pretty slim chance of calling them off of it. So you just want to get where they're going to want to be in the middle of the day. So we look for obviously tracks and strut marks and sand and in dirt and stuff, just to kind of get an idea of where they're going to be. That way we can try to find out maybe where they're coming from, if they're roosting close or whatever. They may fly straight down to that area. But so we're out here putting in a lot of walking and looking around just to try to find those areas where they're going to be at. So we could wheel it back here, I guess.
Turkey track.
What's up, everybody? It's March 1st. We're getting a little bit of a late start, but we're coming out here to try to listen for some gobbles. So stay tuned. Well, I'm having a little trouble finding a bird. I've walked a little over 4 miles now. It's almost 8:30, so running out of time for what I have today. Coming up soon. Go check one more spot, but I have not heard a bird or seen a bird the entire morning. Austin's found a bird over at another spot over here. Says he's pretty fired up. He heard a couple other gobbles also, so we got a good starting point for there. What's up, everybody? It's opening day in the North Zone in Florida, 2020. We got Youth Day today. We got Connor. We're going to take out there and see if we can get him his first turkey. So, getting an early start this morning, so we got a pretty long drive. So, we're going to get loaded up, and we'll catch you when the sun's coming up. Y'all got everything?
Yeah, got through the list real quick.
Bikes, gun. That's the two most important parts.
Shells.
Just tell us that we're gonna need shells.
Yeah, we might need shells.
Yeah. Well,
we got plenty of those.
we got a strutter down the road there. He's back to where he started. You know, he's only 50 yards down the road, I bet. Is your safety off, Connor?
I could hear the rumble on that one.
Yeah. I think he's hung up there. I don't know what.
Crawl out there and stick the pig. No. Let's just see if he gets further, we will.
Yeah. Yep, just give him a few minutes, let him get curious. You know, we'll shut up, see if he gets curious and comes down this way.
He's right there. He is right there.
I don't know how we can't see him yet. And started walking back. Well, we've moved spots. We had that bird come in pretty close, and then something happened. I don't know, maybe he spooked, maybe he wanted to just go find his other hens. I don't know, but whatever the case was, he decided to move off, so we moved down the road a little bit where he was kind of sitting at and kind of hung up for about 25-30 minutes or so. And we'll see if maybe he's going to swing back by here after he loses his hen later, or what. So hopefully he'll come back. He sounded like a pretty good bird, and he looked like a pretty good bird. Connor just couldn't quite see his head all the way to be able to get a good shot, and we didn't want to mess that up. So it's better that we didn't shoot, and that we hope that we get a chance later on at the same bird. Yeah, there is.
It's like 11 o'clock now. We had that bird at 20 yards, and he was standing behind some briars and came on a different angle and wasn't really willing to walk any further because he felt like he should have been able to see the hen by that time. I mean, he spun in circles for at least 10 minutes in one spot drumming. We needed to be able to see just a little bit further down that road and we would have killed him, but there was no way to get set up perfect. That's turkey hunting, never can go right. Seems like, always something that can go wrong, even if, like in that situation, we saw that bird strutting down the road 500 yards. We cut off through the woods, tried to pop out on the other side of them. Perfect distance. I mean, we popped out 100 yards past him, started calling. He was hammering. He just took his time strutting down the road and turned around right before we could get a shot. So we went over to where he was strutting with his hens before we even started calling to him, and we set up for about 45 minutes, hoping that since we assumed he got broke up with his hens when we called him, that at some point he'd come back to that general location. We decided to pick up and move and maybe even look for a spot for tomorrow. But we peeked our head around the corner, and sure enough, he was 300 yards down the other road with 2 hens with him. So we're about to come way down here, cut over across the little cypress pond. Hopefully it's not too deep, and then pop out. And as long as they're not moving too fast, try to get set up about 200 yards away from them, maybe even 100 depending on the terrain, but maybe he'll come in then, who knows.
It is hot, and we have called day 1 to a close, so we'll be back in here in the morning. We went ahead and built us a little blind for us to sit in tomorrow morning, where that's the last place we saw the gobbler, and we're pretty sure that that's where they came from this morning based on all the tracks and stuff down there. So we're gonna walk back to our bikes, pedal out here, and go get us something cold to drink. So thanks for watching. See you back tomorrow.